Breaking news this morning. Metro's Police Officer of the Year was attacked in East Nashville while trying to make an arrest.
Dramatic video. The suspect now in custody. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres has the latest developments for us, and it's all caught on camera and kind of tough to watch, Matthew.
It really isn't easy to watch this cell phone video, just knowing that the officer was by himself during this entire altercation. Again, some of it may be disturbing. This is a cell phone video last night when an officer tried to stop the man he got into a fight with for assaulting a woman. The video shows the disturbing exchange, and while on the ground, the officer was kicked in the head and was being pulled and pushed by other people. The suspect ran away, but the officer chased after him. This morning, we now know the officer is Matthew Camarn. He is Metro's 2015 Officer of the Year for saving the life of a 17-year-old gunshot victim who was taken to Vanderbilt last night for a head injury but has since been released and is recovering this morning. Meanwhile, the suspect in that video is 22-year-old Brian Shannon. He's been booked into Metro Jail facing a number of charges, including aggravated assault on a police officer. A 17-year-old involved in this attack has also been arrested. Keep in mind, this is the second officer injured in that same area just this week alone. On Monday night, a Metro police officer was stabbed in the hand while trying to break up a large fight. Reporting live in East Nashville this morning, I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Matthew, thank you. More breaking news from overnight. This in West Nashville, where burglars hit a convenience store, and that makes twice just this week alone. Our Kimberly Davis is on the scene for us. Good morning, Kimberly. What a week for this place.
A very sleepless night for the management here, and police are telling us they're dealing with an experienced burglar. The only thing that suspect left behind was the rock that was thrown through the front door to get inside. Police are telling us that suspect had a mask, gloves on, as well as a hoodie, so there were no fingerprints left behind. Just take a look at this scene video from earlier this morning when police officers were first responding to the scene. Now, police say this all happened around 2 o'clock this morning at the Marathon gas station on White Bridge Pike in West Nashville. Again, that suspect was able to throw a rock through the front door. That's how they were able to get inside of that store. Police say the suspect was in and out within 1 minute. The burglar made off with a cash drawer and took off in a nearby vehicle. Police officers do not have a description of that vehicle because it was quite a ways away. So they're hoping to get us that surveillance video sometime throughout the morning, and you can take a look at that and see if you can identify the suspect in that. As for the suspect, police are not sure if this is the same person responsible for the break-in just 3 days ago. For now, we are live in West Nashville. Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
All right, Kimberly, thank you for the update on that. We do have some developing news this morning about a house fire in Cheatham County. We have learned that the homeowner was apparently tied up and left for dead inside. Then the home was torched. Alexandra Cohen brought us this story as our breaking news Monday, and she's back now with a update and some disturbing new details. Alexandra?
Steve, just into the newsroom, the sheriff tells me they're looking for more than those two original suspects they told us about. I'm standby on those mugshots here. Police tell us that the suspects apparently tied up the homeowner and set it on fire, leaving him there to die. This happened Monday in the 1200 block of Beech Grove Road near Ashland City. Firefighters from Pleasant View Volunteer Fire Department deemed this fire suspicious. Now, a couple days later, we're finding out the fire was just the end game to a violent home invasion. The Cheatham County Sheriff posted on Facebook saying it appears an accelerant was used after the homeowner was beaten, tied up, and left in that house fire. Police say he laid in his home listening as one suspect gave a kill order and then allegedly doused the place. The homeowner made it out alive, and police say one or two suspects were taken into custody. Again, we are waiting on their identities. We'll make sure we update you on air and online as soon as we get that email. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alexandra Cohen, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Alexandra. Developing news, police have identified a murder victim in Ashland City. Calvin Baggett's body was found Monday on Petway Road. Authorities believe the 54-year-old was brutally murdered. Officials tell us they won't release a cause of death until Baggett's autopsy report is complete.
Authorities need witnesses to step forward after two people were found killed in Dickson County. A little before noon yesterday, the Dickson County Sheriff's Department, two deputies responded to a shots fired call off Todd Street in Charlotte. Of course, Charlotte is the very small town, but it's the county seat in Dickson County. They found two people shot to death in a car, a third person injured about a block away. Authorities are not releasing the names of the victims just yet because they're hoping someone comes forward who knows what happened. The TBI is helping with this ongoing investigation.
A Smyrna man is facing a long list of charges this morning after a wild high-speed pursuit in Murfreesboro. The chase started yesterday on I-24 when a state trooper tried to pull over Raymond McCoy for speeding. We're told the 21-year-old took off, leading troopers on a chase with speeds topping 120 miles per hour. It ended when McCoy allegedly hit another car with a woman and her baby inside. Then his car flipped and landed in Larry Drummond's front yard.
When I heard the sirens, I just kind of looked around, and then kabang, I heard the car hit the wall, and so I spin up here into my yard, and shock.
McCoy was the only one hurt. He is facing a long list of charges.
A special tribute was held last night in our nation's capital for the three young Tennesseans killed in recent terror attacks.
Representative Jim Cooper addressed the House to talk about Justin and Stephanie Schultz and Taylor Force.
So let us pay tribute to these three outstanding young people. Let's use their lives as models, and let's not be daunted by terrorism. We have to meet and beat this threat.
Force, pictured there, a Vanderbilt graduate student, was killed in a random terrorist attack while on a class trip to Israel. Justin and Stephanie Schultz, both graduates of Vanderbilt's Owen School of Business, died during the attack at the Brussels airport. Representatives Jim Cooper, Phil Rowe, and Andy Barr led a moment of silence on the House floor for all three victims. A nice tribute to them.